En komo we my pass me no be this an komo we ache because enche bia na me senior man bia me nim no no ka chere me say God you nim no obabi okofa ne bae. I mean okofa ne bae in a space of about 2 to 3 years our
Yeah.
and then from that conversation na you be who say a long time frame bia nim no for a couple of years.
Yes.
Okofa be man ba kroma no si ya ma wo be 3 crowd in the space of about 2 to 3 years, and also our that's abroad cause divorce in marriages.
We acquire Manti with the Yetimi Bobo home because yes, some two beer and I say be some no chahona example that but some now we Sunday a mood to papa I was a Yetimi a
and okramini ya chimadwin ye say on say nipa no omo Ghana na omo Africa no the marriage has survived all these years. We will come out for 10 years, 15 years, it be 20 years. But omunya ba kwentu muna sobani di kamba you se bema ni di kamba ba kokofa no kani de ne ba. In most cases, the year Africa for na year Ghana for the for Ghana for because he free Ghana.
Ghana for
Osha bon say omu betina han see na aware anan ka ekoso yi o Ghana no. Omu betina ko wan see na aware na egu. Is it say bibi because America ha anasa union no more Europe no bibi because anasa what at all is going on a mass adi and etesi no.
Yeah. Me am sa question my dream hope because many nkofo be di nko aja ye ti America ye ni tue bi de bi nkofo je ja o moire no mokunu but me di mani two for ma me so me ye nhwemu na no ase me tumu ntene me bia se aware na egu ne fira bochiri o
sa ene in fira bochiri dia na every hiva ene ye share die ne ye share ye be pensim mu na ya hwe ye de ade nkyere na ye kyere ye nye married counselors anase ye nim ni nyina but ya adwenkyere na ye kyere based on kakra ye timi ehu based on the data na ye won ene nti ene ye share die abna ye be pensim mu se na wadi kan
no cry enti no me am Mr. T nhwemu no Mr. T with Ghana PHC population housing consensus omo year 2021 enti na ade ne so de we ni ntwantro o phone ko ade a ogugu P Ghana 2021 PHC obehu data no ho a kire se no omo hwe mu na nipa be 1 million na no ma ware at that time no over be 500,000 couples no ma ware no eja ware and as I heard data na ka say over be 400,000 as separate you guys will be as separate a omunja ware ne de but obi tini baby oba tini baby and ebia ankra wo mu na ebia be ma no cheska child supporter na oba no so hwe nkra no enti no sa statistics we na che we say our ejaye no so no ebu Ghana ho so ebisebu organ ni se ni onipa be enipa over 500,000 aware ejaya na ede na ekire se abrochire na yegu aware enitin na make say enhwemu a mehwe no kire se as a problem in free abrochire o
and say problem ni mfra abrochire dia na kamia ye se omoba abrochire ni mum dia as emma aware jare no mum eye a little bit faster. Because from data now the and census and PAC census who say America rejaya uko Europe rejaya and uko Ghana. In fact, the numbers are very shocking to me. Uko Ghana so rejaya ye divorce and kasa ne say be obani bema mentimi mo yasintino automatic kakra. Over numbers na say idea baby. Now the funny thing is over here Ghana for a while going to more especially almost ubi nim story bia ubi ni ubi aware o my den ejai ubi ni ya aware o matukwa ba abrochire one day obeti yesi asumesi any of maintain these wonderful couples are no longer together and the funny thing is it does not even matter religion be ubi akobia and we've seen that skyrocketing number data na de my who say divorce rate in a idea was ropa Ghana America so ɛwɔ hanom sei ɛno nti obia eblemu sɛ omutu kan na awaregu ni ba no ɛyɛ anaasɛ ayɛ asɛmsere bi kakra because that is not the actual truth. The truth ni sɛ ɔbɛbi abasɛ ni awo kan ebia abrochiri no 7 more as a breeding ground a awaregyareɛ no ɛyɛ quicker. Na yebedo mo sukɔ kakra, we will delve much deeper into it because we really want to know abrochiri na yɛ te Ghana na yes, yeah, heaven, you know. Heaven they sit there and awaregyareɛ ɛwɔ hɔ. Yes, yeah, where they sit there na afi aware yɛ kama ɛwɔ Ghana yɛ ebedu abrochiri no emu agya. So let's start with one thing. On say obi wɔ Ghana no bu abrochiri a sometimes ye ibi sɛ ne ɔwɔ abrochiri no wanya ne ho. Ana yɛfun sɛ ne ɔwɔ Ghana no nso no ebia ɔno ɔtifie na ɛwɔ ɛso gu n'anum. So let's start with one thing. Yɛnhwɛ adeɛ bi a nipa bebree ɛka. Na yɛn bensin mu kakra. Freedom. The freedom factor. The freedom factor. Mini say one hu ni ame pese me kire no. The freedom.
Me to ase pan. Freedom. Even say wo Ghana ebia religion bia wo mu no ana say esom a wo mu a wo de ware no ebia ohun kunu say won na the head of the family. And oba na subordinate or support bema no or support bema ne dreams and goals to raise the kids. But una bedu abuchire na wo hwe how I know my right for erulia. Na wo hwe how to me wo oba nsem a na oba ne be catch us say bema no e bin oba bema so no e bin oba no e bin any ampade na se kom do amenya e kom do na ko no ade dia say dia be it is all babuchi na hwe how our system no support my kase oba osore okodwuma osuwa obenya osika oba ma osore okodwuma wa obenya osika na ideology na say culture na yewo mu se be ma na the head of the family obedu abuchi no oba na hu more freedom wanya more authority bia ono so bituma kase most of the head of the family it is a banisa na say system no so support oba na ebetime didi ema ne bebre trim ama say ebia ade anko wanya wo Ghana no even say case ya hwe say obi aware ne ku 10 years ade anko be ka say meku na bibia ni a meku obedu ha no ise ono oba na the head of the family enti say ni ku ye bibia obeka astral street be ma say ko bompa say oba no Obana anko report you. So it's freedom no there. Freedom no e ma be na binya freedom na timi edidi enipa etrim e ma relationship no mo wono say aware na say na respect na ye submissiveness no oba na ya wabedu ha na won we say a man so timi ye independent na say oba etimi ye bibia ma na ye without a man no no beje ideologies and I babra ewo ye culture ni mu a aware no en succeed. Yeah, that me hu freedom factor.
No crime no ya adwen and we dey mo function for yembo emachi ana yembo emachi nkomodi na ye nyina ye di ana ye nyina ye hia. Na obna wo ka se mi won say ozi oba no aba wababe hu say freedom to do this wababe hu say a man nkra wo tumi mo enti aka ne first the way Ghana your jurisdiction it here no but otu kan ba brochia most of the time no I know my rights no which is a good thing but no so as oba no anhwe yi ana say be ma no so anhwe yi a na de ensema ba but my main try adwin so say ade ba one say ye wo ye krum no Ghana especially most of the time ye ma me mo kra no bibiro why bia no mu nya adwuma na se no ye adwuma krampo na at some point obey housewife sine obi obehwe ni kuma ne mba ba okay emma I to come ba ma no ni I bia ni kunko form no so nya adwuma krampo na oba ha the opportunities are there into timi be ye bia nurse otimi kra ko school be ye IT adwuma ya baby because the information is readily available resources is readily available internet ebu Utia Bangkok is not as expensive as ABR or Ghana.
Or Ghana, yeah.
And the Obaha, Wababina, all these privileges, no. Is your Obano, as ye, you must see Kakakra, a ban in some. Obertoka, no subit me out of
Obertoka, over, yeah.
Oh, I can na iPhone about Udia where you suko Ghana, now a jama, you buy or no suit me Tony.
Also crabby, yeah.
No, and you know, sa freedom, no, Kamia said one she ya, na,
yeah,
yama, I said. Obani Bema, they are rubbing shoulders, but then these are two different individuals. Obia on specific responsibility. But Mami, this a question we from the Yaka concerning freedom.
Yeah.
Who did he say?
Yeah.
Abrochire Anna ama Sadian Aban. Self ye the Obani example. Say the Obani Niku Akofanaba. And I said Bema Nigia Akofanaba. Do you think do you think the spouse changes because of abroad? And I say eya na yo musubaya nkasa dada na abrochire ni na ababe expose suban no.
I think say regardless, funny sex Ghana na systems na ye adwuma na they were ema eye bibia or ha system support from na ye support from Ghana, and that would be the same probably even much more worse situation that we will find ourselves in as men and as couples, you know, back home. Because any pabiano ewo suban enti suban na ewo nipa ni mo say, you know, ekobase system no enebo ne kakra bia ebetimi eyepi enti no yafa ba bi net bag say abochi ni na enebo because system no is already set. But if I be able to say largely now is subano of any panel diano say bemo say obao any pediana na subano enshada enye the way a supported long-term marriage and visa because we didn't call Europe and I didn't call America and I didn't call Ghana. Na say system no I work baby a winner no one a conducive and it gives freedom and opportunities. So the same behavior no will still come up. Another research be an Americans no or compare our area of Ghana, our city, and our area of Ghana is our villages. Village our area no a corner nim a gina a chain the city no. And you know, if I be no, we with my say. The way a city life with no yes abroche pepepe as a city life no freedom bebree wo ho and opportunities bebree wo ho e chain se wo tie class and you know say city life no instigate our area more than village life. How much more abroche be a otia system no enable more into if I say abroche no emane expose and say ma ware no good tentem chain yeah
and I haven't say no na say freedom there found the na explanation how the mami ati say in as much as found the no freedom without strategic planning and I say freedom without humility is catastrophic. So found na ho brase ni mo obetimi de adin sem hunu pa and so obetimi de aye niema bebre na mia wo kan ye ma mani giye no edi madwin kosi anka ne na e wo Ghana no a little bit from our Greek me who says opeso udua dia unya lumi soil a eno ne more fertile. The ever say be a corn and a bruna we dua wo mo because e lumi soil na asase ne ye no usuo gusuka krebi a bruni be fufi aba ba ukodua asase e den so a it will struggle to germinate, which means the loamy soil no became an enabling grounds or a fertile soil for the seed to germinate. Sana we so aye but prof adebia kan I think say a deep pound me so dem me who say even those approaching bit my enabling ground no one thing I can managing when you say bit me so say nipa na nkasa suban say nipa obu ha senior tete no environment does not really change their character and the nipa no suban bi wo ha obinya freedom or dan edi wa kwantum no. Chances are also high say or Ghana no na ebi or that side suban na di dada. Na emum no dan edi ni nkitu amu.
Eninkitu.
Yeah, that enabling grounds no afei na yehu the true character. I say obi ye here we dey mum fan me. But also yes money does not change people. It amplifies their true character. You know how yes you are going to be onye masem but onye ska yes is it yes get do yeah masem.
Onye masem but no order that.
Is it yes go yeah masem. The yes first no this can no on your baby but not only candy na family kon enio. But is it na family na corner bano. I feel who say is it your person or teaching?
Yeah. They all carry you through. Yeah. Sika ya dey nyina. Nti ade ne dey awarefo e we do America ne Europe mu a sika painting no or buy sidan e wo ne maame krom. Be man so sidan wo ne papa krom. Nti se obi e sidan na akwa se be oba no ebetimi apeska enya no ho akwa sidan o Ghana. So won twen wo won ka se na mirror bia o de mo first na mo te Ghana na wo na nkwa akoba what I say nti sia na manya ma betom na oba no cry say hu say say mi ja wo so social welfare cry be ma mi scam more than say me no tere de na greediness abamu a na asam na za say cry it no sika form ne adwuma sem. And one big issue, pan, so I was say you mentioned you talk here family support. Okay, sir. First, muti Ghana, akonta oho, aso mama oho, mama oho, o papa oho. So papa crane wa cry na mama oho ba besraw. Obe twa body bi abra obe frew. Some only mama cry so na tia. Akra ni so a ye be fa akra na ye be gigina agro kakra if you mo o te compound house kra mpo a unu be di akra ni be ni obi ni na di agro but see an macross see no aba be tomu Germany aba be tomu America aba be tomu Canada ha what I say is our mako two people first na mo ye be for am raise almost say it takes a village to raise a child as a name is an mako two people Bema sorry ahomache kwa adwuma obeba nwumre the next day oba no so no bema ne ba ya we say obeja akra na oba no so kosim eko peska ni biba na ye di betua rent any health insurance ne car insurance ne electricity bill ne gas money ne de keka enti say an mo support system ni no hobi enti akra ni isu a eno ase bema ne na maame no kwa akofa no maame ne kaso abrɛ so de ne na asamaba enti no so oba ne behwe se me no aduane ma wo me hwa kora me change diaper me san kwa dwuma edu anwumra a wasa da na wo so ntimi na ene za de oba ne beka se de me ware ye de so oba ma ne so e won ya argument oba me beka se na me so me pesika ba fie me tua we na edu anwumre na be ma bibia adi na me so ma be da wachi ni se no sa da ne ntokode a ene me so me ware de na bia adwuma mu a papa ye adwuma e kwa no girl go ha ono so e say hey look handsome we look chama crowd no chama crowd guy is he's not even paying anything you know but he's getting what he wants from somewhere and you know no so because earlier abuja man say the audit team were worrying with any pano
call baby na me
call baby it you know argument in the point in the doors about sikafam any family support system ni freedom and about another factor was there come as some so yeah and for some very very real say because depression na war abrochene doors because first now mo te Ghana no obeko maku obeko besamo ya sorry for ambeko maku monya sorry for kran so a wadamfo bi ba besrew obetuma kwa tena drug store obon commerce
abontin craging
abontin now jinja but as u pie the winter time u pie award ɛnyɛ winter time koraa mpo a wotena abɔnten kyɛ koraa na wobɛka sɛ adɛn na wabɛtena abɔnten na yɛfrɛ police ama wo. Eti wohyɛ dɛm saa 24/7 ɛnyɛ 24/7 koraa na wayɛ lonely wobɛfrɛ w'abusuafoɔ a gye sɛ video call WhatsApp video call ɛnyɛ ɛnam na TikTok aba wobɛkɔ TikTok akɔ hwehwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so a wohyɛ dɛm saa nti no wayɛ lonely no na wonya Ghanani bi a ɔno nso no ɔnware bi a na waware koraa na yere kɔ adwuma na yere yɛ nurse ni ɔkɔ adwuma ahomakye na wayɛ lonely a wohyɛ dɛm na wanya Ghanani baa bi ne didi nkɔmmɔ no anaa wanya Ghanani bɛrima bi a ɔno nso no ɔno ɔnyɛ adwuma ahomakye wɔyɛ adwuma daytime nti no anwummerɛ no wɔnyɛ full time nti bɛrima no nsim no ne obi abɛsi n'akyi enti nneɛma wei nyinaa no ɛyɛ factors a egu awareɛ no but ɛnyɛ the fact sɛ ɛyɛ aburukyire no the fact sɛ nipa no ayɛ depressed because wɔyɛ lonely. Nti factors ne dɔɔso
factors ne dɔɔso na I think say adeɛ baako ɛyɛ power shift no power shift no ma yɛnhwɛ ne yi wɔ ha no sɛ usually na ɛnyɛ ɔbaa koraa mpo pɛ se but normally no so obi bɛfa free Ghana ɛde ɔbaa aburukyire a wɔn sɛ Ghana no yɛwɔ mentality bi sɛ ɔno aba bɛfa aba ne deɛ asɛ woyɛ ne property bi ɔbɛka biara tie na sɛ ɛtɔre bi koraa o feelings asɛ nipa ne ɛhyɛ wo so by what genuinely no kana ɔpɛ wo yi o ba de no ɔnkyɛn sounds na bɛrima bi so timi di kan ɛwɔ kroma no mse wa akɔfa na yere aba ɔno so nim sɛ ɔno no ɔna de waba ɛnam no so na ɔde waba ɛnti no nyɔbɛka bi aso ayɛ wo nyame technically maybe but I feel like ɛno no so timi trigger our rejaye ni our go e wa broche because afi as a nipa no ekodu ba bi kra okoye adwuma onfa ni sika embro okoye adwuma $1,000 ni nya ya no watch mbe 3 no ma na mu baako enti esa that frustration no so ba no be hu system ni say ade a nipa we di me die aso osisi me na ma ba be hu system ni say we say menene nti krampo na say yenye our reform na I can still survive after all me 1 bedroom bi na me rent na me ye maduma me okay so especially say nkra ni ma ana afia so o ma say be obi aba be hu say nkra wo mu krampo na after all ya child support and then the child support is also based on aduma income no and no power shift no so timi e cause our jaye ni pa ana on say oba ebia obenya baby esi wa buruchiri so se be ma ne ba no nso nya bibi mfa ne nansi so a na etode bia minka say ma nyina etode bia bo se na se ye kase wanim eni ha ba nipa no kran so afi no wa ba bedu na all settle down aburuchiri baba obu o taking be 5 years ansana wo hu system ni so so enti obu o ha oba ya o expect say odo wa quality no so be bibi na be bo but ayen kakran the same time mema so otimi ka say na wo kra do ya akwadworo onfafo na ekwa bontin ko page ko mukun no o sorry a otia na wo TikTok we say on pebra phone because it's how be ono aso na ehwe wo mama wo so power shift no any power struggle especially based on your kofani yonko mano your kofani yonko mano so one year you become power drunk sana mi na bo se kase bi a won kakra no wakọ kana afi ede ensem bi aba se ohwe Ghana ye na nane ye papa no awade na ohwe ye na mafoba we the young ones if you look at our marriages I want to say you sometimes ask yourself these were two darlings, these were two lover boys and lover girls, like they were all over, they were promising each other the world. Afi ye ware ya na adena hiti bottom rock. Me ya aje di say the number one reason why whether eye Ghana whether say eye abrochiri no kamia ye say is kasem and sana the next one be a lack of proper or effective communication. But how does money or finance contribute to divorce?
This is kaka crowd. This is kebi aware no mu dia. Na so oba no ana be ma no kuhia obi na se onya no money kaka cry de hwe no ho how far de hwe fie ni sa na mana. Pretty much very soon now no so no even nya bi nsa kira ka se oh de se ge ko yimi ye ana se guy you cry me kuhia no grocery shop because no so yimi ye na kwada ne nti skasam de even se o Ghana o ye bank manager o ye nso ye teacher ni nti even se o sika bank manager o sika no dozo na wabeto mu America ha o bank manager na nko ba bia nti o so okope cleaning job bi na de
warehouse
ana so o ba na okofa o ira ba na se o yiri ne di kan ba ya ono so aba be fa waba o yiri da so chade nti ye bia teaching no no be nyes kaka krachen se wo ye cleaning no nti no we ya akoba ne sa no si ano be ma ye Africa for ye raising me man in such a way say any provide nti say ye ntimi am provide ya now we lose ourselves of the identity no because be man yeah the average African no she trim say utimi yi bi mabusuan yi bi ma efie yi bi ma o ma o yire a en na che say ye be ma mu what I say nti say o me myself no be kofo na be ye de be twitwi fo mu a ina be the fact say we need sika o de hwefi no ba no enso enni ahomobro ne akoma pa no make more sika chen one etua rent one etua cash and kran ba area dan so na wo be ma no de o sika ne de totaduani bi de to bi de oh na say nyame amfa fie ebe ende o chena nko a da sorry ya o ban be ka say na me kofa o ba na still na o mpajuma madam fo Sandra kra kofa ni ko ba anche na ono so enya adwuma ye makofa ba 3 years ni de bia me na mentwa we na makwaba kra na ma brain still na person ni me dane sa na ma ba sika sem de me ya ehu hia ba
yeah. Talking about Zikasam, this idea just dropped in my mind.
Yeah.
The Taiwan send me a man for talk about 50-50. Rent a crowd, Mutian 50-50. The average rents right now, for US in example, probably about maybe 2,000 on the minimum, no. And no, our for Bema say be in 50-50.
50-50.
Groceries 50-50. BBR 50-50. Okay, say me say yeah culture and yeah grooming and say yeah providers be man shebala no correct na fine ebi obi wo ha 50-50 ni be boa wo mo obi wo also 50-50 no embo our Arabia every two marriage is not the same every two relationship they can never be the same ebi ebo obi ebi so embo obi ba yeah share 50-50 no do you think say 50-50, no. Maybe they only say 50-50, and sometimes I don't so to me they are giant, but because Munina Mutia pe dia. Then one a bearman and one a yoba. Link I say, we a bearman now the 60, no banner the 40 bar. Be a lord over here. No. Yeah. No bano so Nisika sem on the nim chain bearman. If the reverse happens, so banner mumuntia 60, now bearman mumuntia 40. How is that going to raise concerns in the marriage? And also bit me a trigger ama my friend said divorce about maybe the 50-50. I don't have anything against it. Me so me say me can't trust 50-50. It works for people, it doesn't work for maybe I mean 60-40 maybe I mean 100 meaning but our abruchiri more no 50-50 no. Oden say no ultimate trigger our any our go abroad.
No, a possible triggering factor, but maybe as much as I can say more of grace. Is a Bema and a washer and our whisker be and our a Japade upper hand a channel banner grace. So bouncing a washer chamber man grace. So it's a kindness beyond Bemua. Obana because an our cry na utia, me and a sham cry school fees. Me and me try, me and me into a crown of us. Now I done it when you entry. Nina, Enti so ba no kasem bia na emema nso wo ego kakra. Enti so kasem be kasa sa na ode. Enti no I think said in a natural like ABM say fun on the face value pa dia. Anka boni bia nim say ebia o oba no ho so kakra ama be ma no so ho so kakra enti no we kakra de bom na itimi ye dwapade o ba bi ana de hwem class school fees etua eya dan ka ne aduane ayebedi a again say but again so the African culture no ye raise member no say wo na wo be hwe oba no wo na ye so hwe fie it is oba no nya instinct kakra bi say ono na abeda ne be ma no e waware no mu a no say nya backing of friends a say ka say oh mi kun de o ma mi tua hwe o oh bag ye kra mi kun ne tomami me nya hwe kaya mkoto enwe ai say mi twika betre ma sama sesa oba no ko fia
settings nso yo
settings biya oba no ko fia okwa say na efia kun ye okofa ne ba na sin a oni ni 50-50 na ade de bia 50-50 masa nwa bia na ama me enkra no class school fees cry 50-50 enti hono and human nature no so no agency regardless whatever we hear from social media and the two social media no and the whole social media no one or the other can affect us in this area what tv okay so no I will not be influenced by this but the more I will tell them the more you'll be pulling towards it say okay my worry cry then I think that to me any day of course she bia na e wa ware mu a oba be feel say akwa we sisimi ana oba ma no be feel say oba we pa madam for kwadwo kra ko fa ne ko UK girl ya ne ba e be ye nurse be ye caregiver sa o do hwehwe madam for kwadwo kra wo sit down ba ko me class and this we instances we now comparison nipa is part of us more the more you compare so kwesi kra e ma na iri ntua hwe na kwabna iri tua 60% na baako e be kase Charlie what am I doing and I say baako oba be kase me could do man ho modern kra yeah and which is also there in Ghana and abruchin kwa uhwe Ghana o ga say oh me ana me kujom e ba ben no aduane maw and na say enti wa nyi sika na won didi huti ne and so no 50-50 ni bia ba ye branding 50-50 ye branding is me na me yo ba no makodwuma banko ade a wo be ma ne yakọ ho masika so I think that it's more of culture. And a culture na ingrained way yimu which they be a solution part in there. Everything is learnable and as be bia in a bit messia. They be as a wo share odofo mark and term so oba with the order no bema with the order no. Now regardless na me don't mind the more far life no more near becomes tough cry now regardless. I would say ba ko na ni afane mi ni na timi nya humobro emo ba ko se enehwe na se ni se kafsem nya ba se ni se ba humobro amba mu dia enye aware no be ka se we kwa aware bia faso aware futa se dia faso bia diso faso bia diso tiro yampa baby tra
and na kana me so adema kwa me di many too from me especially not even abrochiri nkwa no even those abrochiri na common lifestyle inflation on say obo Ghana no nikun emefa ne mbaye no kra no dey petty things bi wa na ni nya na ye dem oba hanum say no readily available and unti no obetimi atobi me van so oba ye na keti oye kura oje kra ni nanim sa be mai oba ko fa ne ba na keti oje ni nanim sa baby a nipa or high taste or taste for higher things baby omo ba ye no so no omo tibo mo aso no near share down to 2 years maybe I will buttress this with the financial aspect near region yes Roba be hu kwaku ni ama omatena brochire for 15 years I feel na medi be 3 years
Yeah.
Kwaku ama kwa koto efie. A
Yeah.
omutumu. Uhu ye no pese mu koto fie. Kwaku
Go
ni
to
ama
fee.
afi bia no mu change ka. Obe kom na bia kwaku ni ama no. Who
Yeah.
knows? E bia omo no my investment bi na
Yeah.
I the access di ama na say
Yeah.
ye ja omo japade bi ana so omo tena
Yeah.
komo achenti no. They've been able to establish themselves. But
Yeah.
awarefo a omo tande omo compare afoforo no, it can lead
Yeah.
into a be a friend lifestyle inflation. Na and also the divorce no aba because no
Yeah.
one son ye, but o person will live more than you are earning. And no so
Yeah.
be mo a wan hwe ya mo ho be den mo ho be kire no na mentimi ho asene ba na
Yeah.
afi the our jare ni our go, but it's also prevalent in Ghana. That thing I can was
Yes. Yes.
it's also
Yes.
prevalent in Ghana lifestyle
Yeah.
inflation. And found to be and
Yeah.
found to be so unu ku
Yeah.
banku mako na mo be twi mako na mo di adia mo hye mo fi a
Yeah.
obi anim se
Obiani.
yampesi na mo be Ghana na mo na se mo be di a opekra
Yeah.
pizza na obi di ada wan ko kan
Yeah.
tro obi a
Yeah.
senior one e beti
Oh,
so
we ante.
and
You the way.
one thing is why yeah na nipa you be nim is we try to live off from social media no so
Yeah.
social media is not the real world. The real world is
Yeah.
the real life test now you are going through. Social
Yeah.
media is a baby now make believe. Senior.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also who ha bema bu who say oh man do ma dress shepe kama. No catch it
Yeah.
and say we don't me show mu ye we don't dress ni pa say so na be na wo be man wako kurum wako
Ato.
waka de kama and am so adwa esi
Yeah.
fan dress kama e man so
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
oh the name compose but so what on
Yeah.
to him man whoever he says she is the mother of your children and I want so to miss sunny so sounds no ban so ka se hwe wafefo oh no ma dress ya kama meanwhile maybe you
Yeah.
also may not be feeding him right at home and the same man dem na say o ka be o si say hun mobro ni mu a hwe ya na ede awareja ye so ayeden abemu
Abba. Yeah.
eno so ya de bia ese say ye twe ya adwen cause nti
Yeah.
ye
Yeah.
hwe pa dia enya abruche ni per se na ye dia ya ni ba just that it becomes an enabling grounds
The Sapa
yeah
Pepe.
yenhwe
Yeah.
yenhwe some of the ways send a kind in married counselors, but as
Yeah.
here be has become very important for us because
Yeah.
first in the night we say young people there we are so much exuberant youthful exuberance into our anybody
Yeah.
but when you
Yeah.
see idea cost will be crowd 6
Yeah.
months 3 months na go
No, the
na
and Joe.
they say no akwanya ba yen kan ho asem na yen hwe
Yeah.
ne ma ba ko mienu miense bi about 3 recommendations or 3 things
Yeah.
that you believe say yen bibifo yen Ghana for ye di wura ya ware mo especially yen mabunu no e bit me aboa ma ware na ko anim na tuhwa ti say yen ma me no yen nananom ne papa no no aware no
A question where they are super because inipa different. Inipa the way I dream for the way where you grew up from, what your philosophies are about life, and the respect you have for your fellow human being, differs all the way from birth. And a very deep question. But I think say per what they are researching, they are kind, who or internet so celebrities or muja warrior it's just one thing may across my dream just human nature greediness any panel yeah do fruit because when you do fruit how on earth would you want more spouses and more girlfriends and more boyfriends, And as when you do FIPA, how would you say, okay, this guy has more money and I'll go for this guy because of that, which I think it has its own biological explanation about hypergamy and whatever. But I think that to me, the bottom line here is just enipa enya tema ma ne nonko nipa sɛ ono obi na te na sɛ wonya tema ma na menye sure sɛ obesi dan wɔ krom na wayi ne din afiri saa dan no sɛ wosi dan na sɛ womma ne deɛ a ɛnea wosusi bi ma no wɔ ne krom na ɔno so nka sɛ this is my house na ɔno so ka sɛ this is my house sɛ nso ne saa deɛ a ne mo mmienu nyinaa momfa mo di mu ama ne saa nso deɛ a sɛ mo bank bank savings na mo ye joint a so one person obia basis obia so nya ne separate bank account obia etua obia ka we fa 20 ba we the 20 ba na mo decide 20 yeah obia na dia aka na obia nkipi na obia mfanye na money bra say dwapade na obaya onyama no ho John so baya onyama no ho ekoba se ba kunye ska more than the other person just naturally say benema be fair senti ase adwuma nanka bibia pepe but again any person no more of adufo pe any asisi inti say it is idea that means divorce ne empathy any successful no will continue to exist forever because any person is under but at least to prolong it I think that the only thing I can think of is consideration and kindness nipa be ebenya timama yeah dia onenete so na akofa ani free Ghana buy or ba na akofa ani free Ghana ko Germany and what no emma police emma fanu kotum because I hear and I also na akofa no born hoka wa Ghana e go ba no ko be man kofa ba no better America and me yen say okay makofa ba no we made slave and unyesika fama me na me be me na kofa ba and so tia me ka and
right
that we see me block you and I say because at the end of the day so when so basis na and I'll be the bonny say then why in the first place Montana na obekofa namba say any penya ahomobro amanipa bondie bebre ne meja maybe so better me I think that divorce will still continue to be there but
we can only probably minimize it
yeah to minimize it I think that young people now say timinya ahomobro and ahomobro so there is just based on how you get to tell and how we see me who if you asefa say adu penny to any so obeba oyeba okunwa be fa oba be diskachi na child support ni social welfare obese wa ware because me jam kunu na nya sika wa ha metumi akosi dan Ghana obeja na mpa
kakra me ka fa say young ones you want say ushia odofo that kind of opepa woman no like utini din kra no abojo ni say I feel like you should also continue to fuel marriage with romance and ye bibia na mpa but ye bibia na a feel for na sometimes spice things up one say abrochiri for instance okay say was depression e what happen winter house them oko adwuma oko adwuma no be fees and that has become your lifestyle so as I said young ones no and yet it's not all about the money we should also spice things up I told you because ama if and then you need to feel in the crowd how no actually and then call big house and then call one of the top restaurants. You don't need to break the bank to do it. Sometimes you can even spend $50 and you'll be fine. Ghana now sometimes you can spend maybe 500 cedis once in a while. So what I say no could bontin and it brings back memories of when time na more trimpano because once there be a trimpano so you be born say I believe that thing should also continue when you get married especially you took about and we said because I acquire a it's a one creative time to spice things up senior any frustration in ban. Sometimes yes, money number one root cause near ni bre but sometimes we are spicy up the marriage and then maybe by come we say enough for send you over in ja a crew man see as I said maybe the moon is all your worried near as so now you down for one some that baby nipa na dream say they are doing way better than you behind closed doors no we come now you are doing way better than them One say be obi akoto fie. Uni so manya wo. But oka eka na nwure okoda osun sometimes oye adwuma be 4, oye adwuma be 3. As no it me twa ne dan ka oka kire wa unji ndi. Na nya wo be obi a no na wa mo ani aso. And the last thing, kwabena me ne be ka I believe that marriage is sacrifice. Or see the two shall come together to be one. Sacrifice. Say wo kwa nya obedi nya obeda nya obehye no any problem. But the moment you are bringing someone together, the moment you also decide to join someone, so no man you no. So who say you are going to sacrifice a lot. Sometimes you can even sacrifice your career. Sometimes you can even sacrifice your taste for certain things. To sacrifice na ye who say we are working for a common goal, for a bigger vision, a vision that is even bigger than our real. Na me who say o vision na mo no say etnabo brabo na eswa. Some of these things no say na kan ye be near good niema bebre so bibi hawa ka ye problem ne mema ne ye wo igugu wo mo bibi han yeah, feel it tough. Oh, you say boss. Oh, we don't want to voice things out. And sometimes I blame our culture. You keep swallowing things. This idea.
Hey, Batman, so because
yes, Batman and more drawing, you know. So now I said, sadly, you keep on soaking it. The boy crown watch you see same way you may but you don't want to tell your wife because of Felisa okay. Umema you know where from. But you need papa. No pepe no who say aware ne aware unya amanya onu sunya awanya umu chire bibi koso na say oho chire wa be bold and tell your husband Bema should be bold and tell your wife say bi grandpa e bi o grandpa say bia impamo agudie na enko ye kura na be bold so sat e bo aye frɛ no sometimes e bo aye dey betime frɛ no so Ebo ane ma me fa we nye joke. Papa bi no say so wo hwe na say ukun epe school for nkwara.
This is school
na say ukun pe school for nkwara. Ene ukun no so ye ward no so pump school atade e de hye wo ma. You always have to look, you know, see for a memory we are moved by what we see. That say also share that kokoye ma sama na say bibiza because that boss. So wo ba so wo ada mema mo fa afade bi na ye fa to bi ma kun siesie no me wo ye fa wo na benya dunya no so yere wo ye fa wo na benya dunya.
I'm just laughing because you know it's just funny say I angles na our ego na doso so it's like with my you buy flowers, you spice up things, you buy her cars, you spend time with her, you give her the world, she gives you everything, but still, you know, it won't succeed. You know, I think that this is a great topic. So if you are if you are watching and if you enjoy this video, just let us know if you know any couple that are living in abroad that have had divorce, or if you've heard any stories, we will be glad to hear how the stories went and how the divorce came about. Or if it's you yourself that one waja with na waja ukrana or boyfriend be a ba bruchena na wija na now a girlfriend or Ghana baba bruchena na wija na, let us know in the comment section.
And it's here for now for the and common I know that Benyanka I mean it's an endless topic, but and a man and per se a Benjamin brain, you know, a name commodino, a busy and say Yankopon the young quachain at a full for a best another wonderful topic beer and also who say yeah, dear, in some money pass through some mechano, and I
and it's adding no crane,
we will come and present with the data and talk the facts. Also, I didn't be a high near the attempt, and yes, a minim in you share the one say didn't come you share dear to ban up the comment now like video enough for Francis Noir. So improve on what we are doing, and most importantly you will learn and then we also will learn.
So
till we meet again, stay safe and then make sure that you keep your marriage spicy. Thank you.
Spicy.